Paris Jackson had a fiery response after a social media user claimed that tattoos make her look dirty. Jackson, 28, clapped back via the comments section of an Instagram post shared by E! News on Thursday, August 13th, responding to a user who wrote, "She is gorgeous, but those tattoos just make her look dirty and takes away from her look. Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm dirty even without the tattoos," the late Michael Jackson's daughter wrote back. The post in question featured a clip of Paris's Wednesday, August 12th interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast hosted by Alex Cooper, during which she opened up about her relationship with mom Debbie Rowe. Michael shared Paris and son Prince, 29, with Rowe before his untimely death in 2009. However, the singer largely raised the children alone. The late pop star is also survived by son Biggie, 24, who was born via a surrogate. I remember, kind of asking about it when I was probably around 10 or 11, and the answers I got were, sufficient to me, Paris said. Just like, "Oh, what's her name?" I got told her name, and I'm like, all right, cool. I moved on. We connected when I was about 15, and then really started getting closer towards the end of my teen years and things like that, Paris recalled. I remember coming downstairs, and she was in the living room with my grandma. I came in, and I was just like, "Hey, Mom." And she was like, "Hi." I sat down, we talked for a second, and then we went out for the day and just hung out. She's a Sagittarius, so she's got the fire, and I'm an Aries, so I got the fire. We're very similar. Paris also opened up about being raised in the spotlight and the lengths her king of pop went to in order to protect his children's privacy. "I knew he was famous. I just didn't know how famous," she said of Michael. There was definitely part of me that, when I looked out my hotel window and it was one of the times where, the alias didn't work and there's just a sea of people with signs and stuff, I'm not so naive to think, yeah, everyone experiences this. I just didn't understand the lengths. I mean, it made sense because it was oh yeah, if you do this now, then you can go to Chuck E. Cheese and be normal this weekend because no one will know who you are. Paris said of wearing masks in public when she was younger. That made sense to me. Spiders, loss would scare me growing up. I don't know if the public attention was scary. I always felt, protected. We always had security, and, sometimes crowds would get a little crazy, but there was still an adult you could grab onto.